This is chapter 5 of the series, How to be Filthy Rich, called Self-Modeling. And as the name suggests, it is actually about modeling yourself in your mind. Consider this simple truth. What strangers think of you is exactly what you think of yourself. If you are unsure, lacking in confidence, unprepared, unwanted, treat yourself as a misfit, undesired, alone, dependent, in need of company, overconfident, excited, smug, selfish, or self-important. All these traits can be seen right through your face. Therefore comes the need for an act, an illusion. Strangers, including the people you want to impress, need only a look to understand your type of personality. And in order to climb up, ascend, make progress in the hierarchy of positions, you need to be a question mark. What do I mean by all of this? Let's talk about it step by step. Let's look at it from a motivational point of view. To make something appear real, you must first be able to visualize it. When a writer thinks of a story, he first sees it in his mind. He makes up the character, the world, even the minor details, because the detailing helps him with the reality. And the more the world becomes real in his mind, the more sure and confident he feels about the story. The more he gets invested in it, the more he's driven and invested in creating it. You are no different. Your future is your unwritten story. The question is, what have you, as a writer of your life, imagined? How do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself? The thing about life is, the tests of life are actually simple. We are the ones who make them complicated. Because we are lazy. We choose to put all our energy and potential in pleasing other people. Or romantic partners, manipulating them, controlling them, pleasing them, exhausting all our mental energy so they won't leave us. To curb petty fucking insecurities, we ruin our true destiny. I'm not saying we are destined to become something. Bullshit. What I'm saying is, in a free society, we get to decide our destiny. It all boils down to this: how you see yourself. You get to choose the roles. And sometimes people may even impose certain roles on you. But in your mind, you get to choose how you see yourself. The first thing I want you to start doing is see the person you want to become. Draw comparisons between the two personalities, the one you are right now and the one you see. Write down every single change. Why is writing down so important? Because you need to document your most honest interpretation of yourself. I'm not asking you to pick out characters from movies. This exercise is plainly asking you to see what you want to become and the changes you need to make. Another reason is, when you write something down, you take care of the possibility of forgetting it. Because eventually you will. In about a week, month, other things will take over. Your attention span is limited and your ability to commit to self-betterment is short-lived. The written text serves you that minimal motivation, that reminder that this is your priority. You might even feel ashamed for having forgotten it. So make sure you get a separate diary for your life goals. Don't put personal details in it so you have to hide it. If you want to, you can even make it a group effort. Get your friends to watch this video. I am saying this to all of you. You can achieve anything you want, but you need to start living a life where you are in charge, of which you are the writer. You need to start claiming the awards, rewards, and positions that belong to you. Start pointing at things in your mind that you want. I want this and this and that. Why? Well, why not? You need to desire that lifestyle. The more detailed your wants are, the better your obsession will become to achieve them. And if you want to become filthy rich, it shouldn't be any lesser than a fucking obsession, an absolute necessity. Think of the first goals you need to achieve. At your workplace, claim the designation you want. In business, think of the contracts, deals, increase in profit, percentage of growth you desire. Compare yourself with the person who sits on that chair currently. Fulfill the things that you lack. Write them down in your diary. These are the things that fall in your 100%. See the difference between how you look and how you'd want to look. If there is disappointment, work on it. There should be a very clear image in your mind of what you want from the future. Why is this necessary? Because you become what you think. If all day you think of and deal with trivial shit, you will become a trivial person. But if you're focusing at what you want to become, achieve, and possess, your mind will automatically keep motivating you, because the thoughts in your brain are self-betterment, a strict resolve about your future. Changes, cutting off people you're wasting your time on. So, self-modeling is without a doubt very important. Paste pictures of the houses, cars you'd want to own. Don't go for the highest price or the most luxurious. Start with something between 20 to 40 lakhs. Also, to achieve a standard of life, you must first be willing to abandon the current one. Stop being satisfied with what you have. Crave more, want more, but you should be able to see what you want. What this thing indirectly does is, it changes your appearance, the look on your face, and your demeanor. A person who isn't sure what he wants is a scatterbrain. He's just living in the moment, in the day, and believe me, your superiors at workplace can easily spot the lazy ones, undedicated ones, confused ones, and even you do. Your mind should revolve around the things you want to own, become, and achieve. It will automatically increase your focus at work because it is known to you that only by working will your dreams become a reality. Also, this exercise will help you keep your motivation up. You don't have to rely on motivational videos. Lastly, keeping in mind what I've said in this video, I want you to additionally master one more thing: the illusion of greatness. The third chapter is entirely dedicated on this, but I want to add something more. Why do you think millionaires and billionaires always dress up very well? Because they know that's how you see them in your mind. Understand the value of that illusion. Your appearance and demeanor should never reveal your true state nor weaknesses. If you already have loser imprinted on your forehead, you're going to be treated like one. There was a time in my life when I was broke, but I never stopped dressing up, presenting myself confidently, and whomever I met gave me respect, priority. They met me first, made time and listened. Even my corporate friends thought I was doing great. Why? Because I never told them the truth. Unless someone knows your reality, people function on assumptions. And the first assumptions people draw about you come from your appearance and the way you conduct yourself. Hence the quote, "The first impression is the last impression." This is where it all ties up. You cannot find success by lying, because eventually you will have to perform. But you can sell lies. Meanwhile, you're working on those deficiencies. Your deficiency is part of your 100%. Refer to chapter 2. Here's a very famous example. Microsoft got the deal with IBM that started off the company based on a lie. There was no product. They lied, but later they did come up with a product. So understand the two sides. I'm not asking you to bullshit people that you can do stuff which you clearly cannot. That will get you fired and destroyed. I'm asking you to do two things. First, your appearance should sell you before you open your mouth. Second, present yourself as a complete product. On an ending note, I would only want you to consider this. You are a product. So ask yourself, how does the product look? Because you know for a fact that you've bought more than half of the shit in your life simply based on impressive packaging and presentation. If you're unable to find the rest of the chapters, I've made a playlist which you can find on the channel's homepage. I hope you're doing the things that I'm asking you to. Slow and steady, my brother. Slow and steady. No need to rush. If you're watching my videos for the first time, don't let this be the last. Go back and check out the rest of the chapters. There's a lot of information you're going to love. Lastly, thank you for following me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. The response has been overwhelming. If you haven't, all the links are below. Have a great day, and don't forget, you are awesome.